Rising. We are grateful that we survived it all, and now we walk in our I Am presence. It's powerful stuff. God wants you to walk in your I Am presence. And, when we walk every single day in the vibrational frequency of gratitude, if you have an attitude of gratitude, when you reflect on your life, all the things that you were put through, especially in this past year. This year was the 9-year, which represented the ending of the old. And here we are today in the attitude of gratitude. We are already walking in our I Am presence. And this is a very important message today to share with the world, because you have to understand that's what God wanted. God wanted you to understand the power that you possess. And far too many people have put the power outside of them. If you went through a time period, especially this year, where it was very intense, there was a reason for this. And I'm going to be giving some very powerful examples, real life evidence for everyone to reflect on today. It's a big day for reflection. Gratitude for everyone that's here. If you're coming in today, you might always be coming in. You might say, yeah, we have a special place today for people that have disconnected from the matrix. And if you are saying to yourself, I know there's more, that's all you have. You have to just get to that place where you're having that, do you have self-talk, inner dialogue? Did you take my quiz? Did you watch my quizzes on if you're an NPC or not? Are you having self-talk, and are you, this is very simple. I try to simplify everything for you. If you just say to yourself, I know there's more. I know there's more. This job, and it might be a well-paying job. Might be a well-paying job. I know there's more to this. You have a relationship. It's familiar and comfortable, right? But you're getting stressed out. Your soul is saying, no, this ain't for me. I know there's more to this. I know there's more to this lifestyle. Anytime that you're having this inner chat and you're saying, I know there's more to this, a lot of people, they're just running off of the subconscious and they're repeating programs. And a lot of people, they could live till they're 99 years old and they never actually live their life. And then they're going to be close to death. They're going to be on their deathbed and they're going to realize it. And you don't want to get to that place at your end of the life. When you realize this and you raise your frequency, you actually increase your lifespan. Today, all together, we are grateful for our health. So important. I'm grateful for my health. We're all writing it in the comments. I'm grateful for my health. And Galactic Guardians, thank you so much for the super chat. Grateful for you, Commander Mike. I'm so grateful for you, Galactic Guardians. Thank you for the super chat. I'm grateful for you. Grateful for the community. Grateful to be alive today. Grateful that I overcame everything that I overcame this year. It was a rough year for a lot of us. Akolita, I'm sorry, I'm butchering the name, but thank you so much for the super chat. Seattle, Washington says hello. We are coast to coast here on Our Everyday Lives. It's great to see everyone that has just joined in. Maybe you just found this channel, or maybe you've been here for 7 years. It's great to see everyone. So grateful if you could click the like button. Attitude of gratitude, positive feedback loops for clicking of the like button. And others will get this message today and forever. Because to walk in your I Am presence, and you have to really be grateful for things. And it's hard to do that. God gave us a lot of trials and tribulations this year, and it is hard. But when you change your perception and you see the bigger picture, and you're grateful for people, things, and situations that might have been tests for you to tap into that I Am presence. Over a year ago, I said we're going on soul retrieval to retrieve lost fractals of our soul's essence. You might be getting this and you're saying to yourself, you know what? I am more of the embodiment of my higher self than I was a year ago. We all had, what that year was going to bring, and we could reflect on it, but we have to see it from a different lens. And we could be grateful for the trials, the tribulations, the threshing floor, the refinement process. God would never do it for you, and I'm going to teach you that today. Recently I put up a very powerful video, and every time I put up a very powerful video, the people in the comment section, they love it, and some people get triggered. So we're going to go into detail in this podcast today about that video, and I encourage everyone to watch it or rewatch it and get it through your brain and your subconscious very strongly. God will not do these things for you, but this is how it works, and you're going to learn this today so that you could walk into your I am presence. I changed my neck from Enoch. Akolitwa. Thank you so much for the super chat. I'm so grateful. Grateful for everyone being here. Grateful for your support of the channel, sharing it forward. God wants us to walk in our I am presence. That means for our everyday life. Not just a one-time thing, a daily thing. Every single day, I am the embodiment of the higher self. Every single day, I am the embodiment of my frequencies, consistency, resiliency, authenticity. Do you know your frequencies like I do? So these are simple things that you have to do. And again, it's always simple. It's not a 90-page thesis. When it comes from God, it's going to be simple. So you are the embodiment of the energies, right? I know my energies: consistency, resiliency, authenticity. I walk in the I am presence. I am the high commander. I command everyday life. I walk in the I am presence because God trained me to do so. Now, you might say to yourself, well, you might be a unicorn rainbow individual, and you're treating God like a genie in a bottle. And I'm here to tell you, that's not the answer. Hi. The Father is not going to do it for you. The Father cannot be on the field with you. I'm very grateful for my father. When I was younger, prior to me doing everything that I do now, I had a great father. And my father, he made sure I was involved in athletics, team sport, team building, fine-tuning skills, right? You learn a lot through sports. And my father, he was a third base coach, right? I would be on the team, and he was the third base coach, a parent that was on third base. And my father could root me on. My father could tell me when to go, but my father could not pick up the bat and hit the home run for me. I had to do it myself. I can't say to my dad over on third base, please pick up the bat. Help me, Dad. Do it for me, Dad. Hit the baseball for me, Dad. That's not how it works. I showed you guys, maybe we'll go back to the baseball diamond. So in this little league, some of you saw that in a live stream that I did. All right, some videos. We're going to go back there. Please click subscribe, be part of the community, and take this journey. There is no wall. There is no hit the home run over the wall. It is just forever. Okay, it's a very vast area. So in order to get a home run, you have to hit the ball as far as possible. And the outfielder, they could go as far back as they want. You have to make sure you hit it over their head far enough because they could still run. There's no wall. They're going to track it down and they're going to try to throw you out. So when I would hit the ball and I run to first base, and as I go to second base, you're not supposed to look at where the ball is. You have to keep running, right? And you have to look for, as you turn to third, you have to look for the third base coach. And there's your father. And I looked for my father to say all the way, he was waving his hand. And I knew through the directions, if it was time, if I hit the ball far enough to go all the way and score and go home. And I would look at the third base coach, and some of you understand this sports analogy. The father is on third base telling you all the way, now it's time. So now with all your effort, you're running faster. You don't have hesitation. You put the trust in the father and you run all the way home and you score the home run and you win the game for your team. The father doesn't get off the third base and say, let me hit the ball for you, son. I have to look for the directions. I had to do it myself through the direction. The father doesn't come on the field of play. Do you understand this? Hit the like button if you understand this today. The father doesn't come on the field of play. I am on the field of play. It is my responsibility, just like it was a couple of days ago. And that beautiful video is exploding, and it's inspiring other people to put an end to the old world. The flames are rising up in the chat. I looked for my father on third base, and my father said all the way. And I knew. I put on the after-jets. I ran as fast as possible. And guess what? Sometimes maybe you just have to stop for a triple, and it'll say slide or stop here. So that's the directions. Over this past year, God might have left you in the wilderness. You have to use this analogy today. God will not be on the field of play for you. You, the person that's getting this message, you pick up the baseball bat as your Uncle Mike did years ago. And you hit the home run. And what you need to do is follow the directions of the father on third base. Whether you are supposed to go all the way at this time, at this season, every time you play baseball, you get an at-bat. And you'll get another at-bat, which is another season. And you are going to have to move with definite, non-negotiable moves. That's how you walk in your I am presence. And I'm grateful that I have the power and the capability and my health today to walk in my I am presence, because many people, they're not able to walk in their I am presence. Happy Thanksgiving to everyone. It's an attitude of gratitude today. The attitude of gratitude is very important. You know, sometimes, and I just try to make the lessons relevant for everyday life people. You say, oh God, why? And you get a little angry, right? But then you have to flip it. Then you have to say, I'm grateful for these things, regardless of how gut-wrenching the lessons are and what you maybe, missed out on or what you had to overcome or the pain that you went through. One of the most powerful videos I did this year was on the dark night of the soul. And if anyone at this point still hasn't watched it, you should watch it in its entirety. The dark night of the soul. And I, like many of you, went through that. And when you go through it, you actually heal your physical vessel because emotions and densities are dropping out of the body. You heal it. But as you go through it, you might take on damage. The body withstood a little damage from the blast the other day, but we did it. I'm grateful for all of you that are here. We did it. And everyone's right. Look at that. Everyone's writing it already in the chat. We did it. I hope that you understand this. Opportunity waits for no one. I'm not ready. I've heard that. I've seen people, pass out, divine love. They pass divine opportunities for jobs or whatever it might be. I'm not ready. Opportunity waits for no one. Then it becomes your karma. Do you understand this? Because in my world famous video that I shared this year, regret is worse than failure. This year I had a lot of gut wrenching, and it's just personal to me. Other people might not get it. Remember, your journey is personal to you when it comes to anything in life. What is important to you What is meaningful to you might not be meaningful to someone else. You know, like for me, maybe authentic love was more important than the Lamborghini, right? You could give me the Lamborghini. It doesn't feed my soul. So a lot of people won't understand your journey, especially if you're divine masculine. A lot of the things in life that resonate with you, they have no monetary value. So people won't understand the pain, the loss, what we go through this year. But yet still, we remain, we overcome these things, and we keep moving forward. And then we have to make definite non-negotiable moves to move away, to end the season. You have to end the season. You're in the season, right? Again, you watched the video. When God drops you off in the wilderness, there you go, son. God is not going to walk on the field of play. My father could not walk onto the field of play. He could be on the sidelines. He could be the third base coach giving directions and orders. And sometimes when it comes to your manifestation, like if I would slow down to turn, I'm looking at the ball. No, you don't look at how far you hit the ball. You put your head down and you run. And then when you get to third base, you look for the directions of the third base coach. And your father, this is my example, is going to tell you to go all the way. I still remember him. Whenever he would go like this, I know I got the home run. And he would scream all the way, and I would just run all the way. I'm not looking. I'm not showboating. You know, that's what a lot of people do in society. They got to showboat and look at. Don't put your head down and you run, and it doesn't matter. You know, sometimes I see it on football. Some people watch NFL football, and some of these players, they have a guaranteed touchdown, and they have to do this stupid celebration, and they drop the ball before they crossed to get the touchdown, and they cost their team. I hope people are hearing this today and walk in their I am presence. If you're getting empowered, please put a like on this video today. Anyone that watches football, you might realize that as well. You've seen it. I say, what a schmuck. What a moron. Let the team down. You hold on to the ball, you make sure it's guaranteed touchdown, and then you could celebrate. Some people have premature celebrations. Don't have a premature celebration, guys. So that's why you have to be focused. That's why you have to be the light warrior. Because I'm able to walk in my I am presence, right? I command respect. You know, it's great to connect with so many beautiful people I haven't seen in a while. Daddy's back. And the respect. All I have to do is walk and see people I haven't seen, and they come over to me. And you know, some of you have been watching my journey. I'm all over the place, right? And I hope I inspire other people. You know, and that's going to come, which happened for me. I know there's more to this. You might have a great paying job, and in your soul, maybe it's going to get real dark at your job, and you're going to have to go with your soul and not the brain that thinks you're not going to be able to pay your bills. Somehow, I'm telling you this, as long as you're in alignment, God is going to provide. People walk their lives, most people. If you are able to focus your attention throughout this entire video, you're probably on the right way. A lot of people can't focus their attention anymore. It's part of the collapse of humanity. We talked about this the other day. Humanity might get really small very soon. Again, it's everyone's individualized journey. Okay? People are in a sleep state and they go through the motions and they just repeat, and they might do this they're just stuck in the loop. I told you this, I kept my word, right? My word is my bond. There are many people, and I'm here, let me explain this to you. Your word is everything. That's why my respect, how I'm respected by my fellow kings, how I'm respected by my divine feminine, I don't care. I don't care about worthless beta male trash. I don't care about the worthless parasitical Jezebel spirit. I don't care about these things. But I'm here to tell anyone that could hear my voice today with this strength, with the I am presence, respect. Your word is everything. And the people that have watched me for 7 years, my word is everything. And you're going to have to work with self-respect. And I told you the only thing we're not doing is looping again, because I felt that loop. I said, you know what? In your heart, that's how powerful God is going to put you through something. It's gut-wrenching. And you're going to feel, your soul's going to feel this. And you say, and I've went through this many times in my life, I can't be disrespected at this job anymore. I can't be disrespected in whatever it is. And your soul is going to go like this, bro. Your soul is going to go like this. And you're going to say, no matter what, the only thing I'm not doing is looping again. And you will pick up that big hammer and you will smash the reality. You will destroy the reality like your high commander did out on the front line. That was a powerful video, right? I wanted to leave something special for everyone. It's getting views every hour. Check it out if you haven't. I'm very different. And that's why, I hope I leave the legacy for you to be different. How I do the work here on YouTube and on Facebook as we explode on Facebook is very different than other people. I leave my own legacy. I'm not following anyone else. I get my marching orders from God. When God tells me all the way, I go all the way, just like as my father did. The father doesn't come on the field of play, but you follow. If you're following directions of the father, you will score the home run. You will score the touchdown if you're not premature celebrating, right? So now with the honor, with the respect, valor, as you went through these things, now everyone's like, wow, I watch his videos every single day and he's telling a bigger story. All right, click subscribe if you haven't. You watched the recent videos. Wow, look how this bigger story is unfolding. Now I walk with honor, with respect. I succeeded with valor. And now I walk in my I am presence. And God wanted us to walk in our I am presence. That's what it needs to be. So when you walk this way, you walk with definite, non-negotiable moves. There are certain things in my life. Listen, I am an empath like many people. I show people the balance. But then you have to get to that point where self-respect. And if something is not, because you, the person that's getting this message, you might waste your life. I've seen this. I've seen many people waste years of their life waiting on a job opportunity or maybe a relationship, and they're just sitting there and they keep looping. So you, the person that's getting this message, you have to make definite non-negotiable moves. And if I don't see it, this is what I'm looking for, God. If I don't see, listen carefully, if I don't see my Father going all the way, so that's what we're looking for. And this is why I've been telling the community, I have a personal relationship with God. Regardless of what that guy Francis said a couple of years. Remember that guy? Where is that guy? How you doing? No, I have the personal relationship with God. I am the high commander. I walk in the I am presence. And I'm grateful for, maybe all the things that, I was put through, especially this year, because there is no way, I'm telling you this, there's no way until you have gut-wrenching pain, the dark night of the soul, there's no way, because the human existence, we don't want to, we want to maybe repeat the same loop because it's familiar and comfortable. What I discuss here and teach are the subconscious programs. That's why I know how you humans out there behave. If you break free and you switch your mode, so what I'm teaching you here, you're switching from NPC mode into creator mode. And now that's your frequency. And then through the frequency, you're going to see random people love you. They come over to you like they know you 100 years. I'm seeing them. I see people, I say, did I even know this guy? He's coming over to say hello to me. Like I know him 100 years. I don't think I know him. Right? And this is stuff I've been talking about for years. Are you a person, you might go on the internet and you resonate with this term chosen one, because you are here to undo, okay, karmic loops from your family lineage and from the collective. And you might see random people leave you their life story. They trust you for some reason. Here's my credit card number. I said, I didn't want it, bro. I'm just joking around. But some people will tell you all their personal information. Let me know in the comments if you've experienced that. So that is a sign. That is a sign. That's a frequency, because people in their subconscious, good, high vibe people will trust you. And that's why you also look for the behaviors when you know, people of maybe a lower frequency will run. They might even run into a wall before they make eye contact with you. And these are all things that I've been sharing on this channel for years. These are the immutable truths. This is, you know, when we see these things, I talk about the law of 80-20. There's always exceptions in life, but we're living through this right now. Another massive video that I just put up was on the Hopi prophecy. Do you know we're actually living through the Hopi prophecy right now as I'm leaving this message? It is right here. Hopi prophecy is now. That was a good one. And I see it. I see it as I, you know, talk to my brothers and sisters. We see it happening. It's right before our very eyes. So in the world, you will see many people in that NPC sleep state. They go through the motions of life. It just repeats. And maybe before their deathbed, they will realize it, and they will. And this is all evidence, data backed up. People that say their regrets on their deathbed. Do you know about this? So what you want to do. This is how you become a quote-unquote chosen one, and you break the cycle, because everyone, not everyone, but 95%, because it's a subconscious program. I know exactly what the people are going to do. This is what these girls are going to do. This is what these guys are going to do. This is how I know it. Because you're just a loop. You're a computer program. So if this is resonating in your soul, you're going to click subscribe right now. Do it right now. And you're going to show up every day, and you're going to break the cycle yourself. Because God doesn't come on the field of play, but God will give you directions. And if I'm popping up, am I on your screen? Ooh, I'm on your screen. Oh, how you doing? It's a day of gratitude today. There's a reason why I popped up on your screen today, right? So hit that subscribe and take the journey. Your journey starts today, kid. It's time to roll out. I told the community this, and I always keep my word. I said the only thing we're not doing is looping again. So then I have to make definite, non-negotiable moves, and worry about everything else later, and leave people in the dust, and leave the frequency behind. This is how you walk in your I am presence. There was a lot that went on this year, and it is to get us to where we are headed. Where are you headed? The destination is unknown, but there is a North Star. You have a basic idea of what you want to do with your life and for the world. I plotted this out recently with you creating 3 timelines. I lived through it. I'm here today leaving this message with real life evidence. And sometimes, you know, God doesn't give you the highest timeline, but maybe God gives you the most chill timeline for the next season. And you're going to be chilling. You're going to be, you know, everything is going to be positive. But remember, with higher highs come great responsibility. I could say I'm grateful. I'm grateful that maybe, you know, now I don't have, there's certain things I'm not responsible for anymore. I'm not responsible. Go like this. I'm not responsible to do it anymore. All I have to do is stay in my lane now. If God gives you certain things, right, and that's how you hatch it out with God. If it was prevented from you, it's not my response. I don't have to do it anymore. Feel lighter. I'm grateful, and you're constantly putting out gratitude. And I hope this resonates with you. Oh, I'm grateful. Find the gratitude in anything. You know, we're entering this, for many people that are light workers, chosen ones, it's a dark season. It's the quote-unquote holiday season. And once again, you might be alone. And that's why it's important that everyone is here for this season as we walk others through it. The only thing you cannot do, it's the main, if you have clicked subscribe, you go to the main video on the channel page, right? When you walk alone with God, and I said it's a main talking point. The only person you cannot afford to lose is yourself. It is so important. That's why it's the main video on the channel page. Everyone that hasn't watched it is watching that one today. See, Mr. D gives you homework assignment. Mr. D gives homework assignment to the class. If you're here, you're bettering your life. You're walking in faith. You're a creator with God. You're not an NPC bot bowing down to the matrix. And one day there's someone that's going to pick up his big hammer and smash the matrix. Do you know that guy? Ronnie, I'm so grateful for you. I love you. 999. It's over, kid. I'm grateful for you, Ronnie. Thank you so much for the super chat. I'm so grateful for everyone that came on. Powerful one today. Grateful if you could click the like button. We're live. When we do the live streams, a little different than the pre-recorded videos. All right. We cause a positive feedback loop while we're live on the air. You know, it's different, you know, and I feel it too when I'm connected to all of you while we're live, you know. You will walk the walk. God wants you to walk in your power. God wants you to walk in your I am presence. And the most dangerous man of all is the man that healed alone. It's deep stuff today. How you doing? The most dangerous man of all is the man that healed alone. A lot of people know this. People that are connected to God, you see this. There are people, I see the beta boys out there, they'll jump for anything. They'll jump for the money. They'll jump for the arm candy. Women, right? But if you're a man that hears this voice, you could hear me, you're not getting triggered. I love the little beta trolls in the comment. I'm your father. I'm your father. No. The non-negotiable man, the man of God, the Christ, it's powerful stuff. And that's why I left that for all of you out on the beach the other day. IQ Foundation, thank you so much for the super chat. I'm so grateful for the support. Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving for everyone. Happy Thanksgiving. Big energy on this channel today. Big energy on this channel. Big energy. You like that, Lowell? Hey, listen, I've seen this. I've seen this, you know, I talk about everyday life. You know, I see these very powerful men. You know, I see these people, they got muscles on their muscles. They come over to me in the gym. The guy's got tattoo on his face. He's got muscles on his muscles. Hey. Yeah? Hey, Mike. I love you. Thank you. Oh, hey, buddy. All right. And then with the fact of the matter is, this is what just goes on in society. You'll see the beta male in the comment section in his mother's basement. You know, I've been sharing about this, and I'm just, you know, listen, when I was growing up in Brooklyn, I had to do things. You know, when I was 28, I was living at home with my mother because I had to have responsibility. It's tough to getting your own place, right? I'm not knocking people, but what I'm here to say is you're going to know them. Some people might have to go home for a season, right? But what happens is there's people, they're too concerned, they're wasting their day on OnlyFans, in their mother's basement. Ma, the meatloaf, that's what I'm talking about, right? I'm not talking about, right? So when I teach, because someone complained about that the other day, I teach with laser pinpoint accuracy. If you're a man, you get up now, all right? That's what I'm talking about, right? There's all different types of things. There's all different types of things. I get it. I get it when people, and those people, they're fighting with their life. I went through times too. And that's why you want to pray correctly and watch your mouth, as I said. Because if you say certain things like, oh, money's not important, you might find yourself 4 months without income. Oh my God, what a journey it's been. All right, so I'm here to teach people with real life evidence, being vulnerable. Please click the like button, click subscribe. You really have to, be careful with the things that you say, because, and that's why I say and do certain things. I had to unlearn and relearn, because the mainstream society that is ending, it's ending. They're going to teach you things. They're going to put programs of lack and limitation. That's why I am the best there is, right? And people are watching it play out. It's not an ego thing. You have to wipe it from your brain if you think it's an ego thing. If you don't believe in your heart of hearts that whatever it is you do, that you're the best, you're going to fail. So be grateful for all the energy that God has given you, all the lessons that God has given you. Sonia, thank you so much for the super chat. I'm so grateful for the support. I love you. Divine Feminine. The DFs are here. The DMs are here. Right? It's about a frequency. It's about your frequency. It's all about, it's about a mindset. Once again, I catch up with people. I see the same people all the time. I share this lesson. All right? Yeah, Lowell writes, be a lion, not a sheep. And what also you're to do, that's why, I was raised with the good shepherd. You got to be the good shepherd for the sheep. And then if the sheep, be and complain in the comment section, then you got to course direct them, right? But be the good shepherd, right? You have to pray correctly. So for yourself and for other people. Today's a day of gratitude. And maybe you want to pray for someone else. But even if you're praying for someone else, you're not praying that the person doesn't have it. You're praying for that person in the end result. You're praying for someone, right? For whatever it is, in the end result. For someone else, that is true. That's something that's divine. When you pray, even, when you pray for yourself, if you pray for someone else, you're praying from the end result. Praying for someone that he's with his divine counterpart, you're praying that that person is in that end result with the actual love. You're praying that someone has the wealth, the abundance, the big win. You're praying in that end result. Not that they don't have it. When you wake up in the morning, right? You have to walk in the embodiment. You walk and you live your life. And that's why what I teach people, I do things slightly differently. I go to the frequencies, right? And one of the main things is so powerful. I command respect. I hope, or especially our men, if you hear, I'm telling you this, bro. You are commanding respect. When I walk into a room, I just walked into a room. I see a bunch of people I haven't seen. I command respect when I walk into the room. And there's people I respect, right? And kings recognize kings. And there's people I don't have respect for. That's a weasel. You know these weasels? Do you know them? So that's why, right? It's a biblical time. You are going to have to know them by their fruits. And if you're a woman, supposedly divine feminine, you better get your clairs up. And you better make better decisions for yourself so that you, right, You know who to repel, and because a lot of us see the opposite. And then people say, why do I keep attracting? This is like one of the number one things I get. Why do I keep attracting the same type of guy? This is like a world famous thing. Why do I keep attracting? It's you. So if anyone, I don't care if you're divine masculine or feminine, if you want to improve your life, today is the day. And you're living out of, I'm grateful. Start, yeah, we have to break the loop. Start cappuccino. I just got a cup of Joe, but we could have a cappuccino. Yeah, I have to break the loop. I'm sorry. You have to break the loop. God does not come onto the field of play. The Father is the third base coach telling you all the way. You get directions from the Father. The Father does not come on the field of play. And I hope everyone watches that, because God will drop you off into the wilderness. And then you're saying, where's the help? Where is the help? Help me. I couldn't say to my Father, help me, hit the ball for me. I had to hit the ball. I had to actually run. And the only thing that the Father could do was give me directions, I love getting the all the way. I'm getting all the way. Today, we're going all the way today, baby. Right? So this is what is important to do. And living in gratitude, embodying the walk of the I am presence. Do you get the I am presence now? That's what the soul retrieval was all about over this past over a year, really. It's been over a year. And I'm sure there's people that are listening to this and you say, you know what, I am more closer, because we're on a journey of self-discovery and remembering. That's my world famous ending when I go out on the front line. Okay, go to videos. Some people love the videos when I'm out in nature. Very deep spiritual truths when I'm out in nature. Some people love the videos the best. Some people love the podcast. We do it all here. All right, just click subscribe. I appreciate that. And remember, we cannot control what is around us. However, we can control from within. 7 years, the message doesn't change. Everyone's hitting 777. The rewards are here. The I am presence is here. And the rewards come in the more that you're grateful. The things that you're grateful for, and that's your frequency. So now you have more things to be grateful for. And I'm here to tell you, anyone that's listening, if you keep pushing against the wall and it's not moving, you must make definite non-negotiable moves to go away from that wall. In any aspect of your life, if you push against this wall and that wall's not moving, you must back away from the wall, make definite non-negotiable moves, and allow others and whatever it is, allow them to live with regret. Let them feel it. Let them feel it. Because very relevant. There's a lot of people like me, those that know me, I'm actually a ball of love. I will never forget the disrespect, the garbage that I've witnessed from society in this past year. If you're resonating, click like, click subscribe, watch the videos. So many powerful videos. They're exploding right now. I told you. It's not, again, I'm just delivering the message. When fear is chosen over unconditional love, humanity goes extinct. It's just the truth. Anyone that wants to complain, anyone that wants to comment down below, when fear, listen to the words, when fear is chosen, I'm giving you the answer. Why is it going? Okay, Jeff writes, so true. When fear was chosen over unconditional love, right? If you witnessed it this year, then humanity goes extinct. Ultimately, we are the observers. Anyone that's able to listen, you are an observer. Okay, the chat is blowing up with the truth right now. When fear, I'm going to say it again, when fear was chosen over unconditional love, humanity goes extinct. We're in an extinction event. I said it for years, and now I see it. My job, right? Be the lighthouse, work on myself, make sure I stay alive to watch it. And if maybe others wake up, if other connections and all this catalyst events and stuff happen, okay? But all I'm responsible for, I hope people get this through their brain today. All you're responsible for is the I am presence and nothing else. And nothing else. I've learned this. I've spoken to other beautiful men that want to protect. It's a sick world. You want to love people, protect them, and they spit in your face? Wow. So listen, guys. This is where we are. This is where we are. Things are not in, okay, if your car engine, if it's not in balance and it's not getting fixed, that car is going to run into the ground. And the car, so you need to be running like a well-oiled machine, and parts of humanity need to be running like a well-oiled machine. Today, we are grateful for the lessons that we've learned this year. We are where we are, and I'm grateful for God for showing me the truth. I did that video. I'm grateful for God for showing me the truth. So we have a lot of connections to previous videos that I've done on this channel. Those that watch daily, you see the bigger picture. You see it, the truth unveiling before your very eyes. Today is a day of giving thanks. And find the things, Stephen writes, nailed it. I appreciate that. I love to nail it, Stephen. Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate everyone's kind words. I'm grateful for the community support. And again, this is a very potent season that we're in right now. You know this season. Many people know about this season very well. And I'll be here every single day, 9 a.m. Eastern, throughout the season. And, you know, I'm grateful for everyone that pays it forward. The like, the comment, the share. Check out the other videos. They're going to help you stay focused. Please remember that God will leave you in the wilderness in order for you to walk in your I am presence. And a lot of people saw that. A lot of people saw it. And sometimes in life, you just need to see it. And then through osmosis, I made a free will decision years ago. And that now became my frequency. I used to be very quiet, very nice. He was a nice boy, nice. Now I'm the commander. That comes from a different place. Doesn't mean disrespect. Some people are afraid of Christ energy. They're afraid. Do you know this? How you doing? Do you know this? Some people are afraid of Christ energy. Do you know this? Smash the like button if you resonate with that. People are afraid. That's cool. Just stay out of the way. Daddy's going to take care of it. You sit over there in the corner, and my fellow kings will take care of it. My divine feminine will take care of it. And you could sit over there, the beta male, in the corner. Okay? That's how it's done. All right? And I'm grateful for the community. I'm great. And you know, the more people I meet, and you say, oh, I'm so grateful to talk to someone that gets it. Because a lot of people don't get it, and you will feel alone. You could feel alone even though that you're surrounded in the workplace. You could be feeling alone in your own home if you have the wrong relationship. I love you guys very much. I'm grateful for all of you. I'm grateful for my father. I know he's watching this one. I'm grateful for my father. Trained me up when I was younger so I could lead millions of people, okay? And anyone that's hearing this, always protect your children's mind. That's how we save our children, is making sure our children have great subconscious programs. Teachers teach. I teach every single day. I love each and every one of you. I'm grateful for all the comments. Grateful. Love you all. I am the defender of our everyday lives. No matter what comes your way, light warriors, just keep going That's all you can do, kid. Just keep going. Love you all. Rewatch this. Watch the videos that pop up on the screen at the pinned comment. Go into the wilderness. Come out. The man that heals alone is a powerful man. See you guys.